The Broncos opened up their 2023 regular season here at home at Empower Field at Mile High and unfortunately fell 17-16 to the Las Vegas Raiders. Head coach Sean Payton spoke in his press conference following today's game about some of the positives heading out of tonight's matchup despite the loss. And we went inside the locker room following today's game to talk to some of the players about what those might be.
Yeah, I mean, I think we knew what we had coming in. I think they wanted to establish the run kind of like they did last year. Main goal was to stop the run, stop 8. And I think we did a good job of that. You know, like I said earlier, we got to cut down on a lot of the penalties, pre-snap penalties, post-snap penalties, knowing our plays and assignments, things like that. You know, like I said, you know, it's a tough game. We'll get back at it tomorrow, and we'll see them again.
I really do think that the running backs and the O-line played really, really well. I think that we made some of the plays that we need to make on the outside of receiver, but the running backs and the O-line, a lot of props and a lot of praise to those boys because they went out there and they I feel like they set the tempo and they gave us a chance to be able to stay on the field. I think the first scoring drive, I think we were out there for like 16 plays or something like that, and when you can do that consistently, I feel like you're gonna have success. And I was very pleased with how they played the game today.
There were some things we did well, but there's just things that were sloppy too. And I said we got to fix those. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but we got to be able to fix those, and we will. I like the guys you have in the room. I like the scheme going into it. There's just a few things we didn't execute on. It was communication. I said earlier, so. We'll fix those things and we'll get better as time goes on.
The overall message to the team tonight was that it's just week 1. There's 16 games left in the regular season, and the goal is just to improve week by week.
Don't do too much, right? It's not just we lost by 1 point, and we had opportunities to win this game. And to go back and think that we need to reinvent the wheel and change everything is crazy. It's just about getting better at those small little details that unfortunately cost us this win. And it's my job to do my job first and, do that at the highest level and prepare at the highest level, and everybody else will do the same.
Yeah, flush it fast, go in the film room, correct it, and move on because it's only week 1. It's a long season ahead, like I said, man. And obviously it's a divisional game. We would like to have this one, but, we got plenty of more divisional games and games to play, to state our case.
Next 4 weeks span, we got to find ways to improve drastically. And it's week 1. Like I said, no one's throwing in the towel. And we'll make the corrections tomorrow, and we'll come back on Wednesday ready to go to get ready for another home game against the Commanders.